I hope everyone is well. I have a disturbing story to share with my subscribers, coming to you from Colorado. Family, the images I'm seeing coming out of Colorado are very disturbing. There are images of rabbits that are in the wild of Colorado that appear to have horns or tentacles growing out of their heads and other parts of their bodies. And when I saw this image, I thought it was AI, I thought it was fake, but it turns out that this indeed is going on in Colorado. The tentacles are a dark color. Some of them appear to be spikes, some of them appear to be horns growing out of the sides of their face, on the top of their heads. And it really made me wonder what kind of genetic experimentation is going on in Colorado. It really made me wonder if perhaps there was some kind of radioactive material in the wild of Colorado. We don't know what kind of adverse impact that military activities are having on nature. We don't know what kind of adverse impact that perhaps crop pesticides and numerous other chemicals are having on nature. Okay, but this story is disturbing people for many reasons, because although they are saying that the virus SPV, they're calling it SPV, but although they are saying that it is not transmissible to humans and common household pets like cats and dogs, the reality is that the COVID-19 pandemic illustrates the way that this indeed can take place. Okay, so today it may not be transmissible to humans, but it could be that due to some kind of nefarious activities, one day it may be transmissible to humans. Right? We know that in America there are some people that actually eat rabbits. People eat rabbits in many countries apparently, but particularly in America, we don't know who would have actually eaten these rabbits and perhaps may have some kind of corresponding impact on their physiology. Right? And so, family, I'm following this story very closely. Let's all hope that this is not an image of something that is to come. Whereas, as I said, it could become transmissible to humans in some way. Right? Let's all hope that this does not take place. I've seen people mentioning this in the same breath as zombie apocalypse. Persons are wondering if this is the beginning of some larger plan to infect the masses, right? And we know that there are bad actors in countries around the world that would indeed like to see a population decline, that would indeed like to see some kind of mutations in the human genetic fabric. All right, family, but let's all hope for the best. As I said, family, this is a very disturbing situation, and I hope that this does not persist further. There were some anecdotal reports from neighbors who live in the area that these rabbits were spotted, that this is not the first time they've seen this. In fact, one homeowner actually said that she saw this rabbit prior to last winter, and she's basically saying that the rabbit that she saw actually emerged again. She actually thought it was going to die, but apparently the rabbit not only survived the winter, but it continued to live, and the growths, the tentacles and horns continued to grow on this rabbit. Right? So, family, just want to know what your thoughts are about this situation. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. One love.